Hello, everybody. My name is Meg Moonbeam, and welcome back to the Beyond Astro weekly forecast here on the Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. Very happy and excited to be here with you all today for our first Beyond Astro on a lovely Sunday evening. So moving forward, the Beyond Astros are going to be on Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern. Instead of on Mondays, I was feeling really guided to change the day and the time. So let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments. Hopefully you do like it. I think it makes sense because it's the first day of the week and we're looking at the week ahead, right? So really excited to be doing these Beyond Astros on Sunday now. And we've got a very interesting week astrologically, as I'm going to share with you all. Hello to everyone in the live chat on YouTube and Rumble. Hi, Maria. Very nice to see you. Hermiller13 says, cooking eggplant parmigiana so I can't text. Loving my woo peeps. Yum. That sounds very yummy, Hermilla. Enjoy. Yeah, it's kind of a time where I bet a lot of people are maybe cooking or having dinner. So nice for us during this Sunday time to look at the astrology together. So before we get into it, just want to mention, as always, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic 3 YouTube and Rumble channel as well. And I am offering personal astrology consultations that are available at consultations.beyondmystic.net. The link is in the description box of this video. If you'd like to have more of a personal astrology reading with me, I love doing one-on-ones, and at the moment, my readings are starting to be available for August, and once that's booked up, it'll be for September and the rest of the year. So do book a reading with me if you still want to have one for 2024. Esto Concern says, hey, Meg, I've been canning. That's wonderful that you've been canning. Good for you. That's awesome. Hello, Jill. I'm so excited to see you and Steve very soon. You say, hi, Meg. Steve and I are cooking dinner too. Yum. Yeah, let us know what everybody is cooking if you're cooking, if you're watching live. If you're watching the replay, hello. Hope you have a very magical week. The theme of this week is going to be information, and more information, okay? Because we are in Gemini season, of course, which is all about information and learning and sharing information. But as we get into this week, some of the things that we're having is, well, we already have a stellium of planets in the sign of Gemini because the Sun, Venus, and Jupiter are all in Gemini. But as we go through the week, Mercury is going to ingress into Gemini as well. We're going to be having a beautiful, very magical new moon in Gemini. Lots of Gemini transits, which is all about information, busyness, social activity. So let me know in the comments, you guys, if you've been feeling this Gemini energy as we enter the Gemini season. And a lot of really interesting developments and news that has been coming out for the collective. Of course, I think most people that have that are watching our channel probably know that Trump got, what's the right word? Convicted the other day. So that was really big news. And today, not sure if everybody's heard this yet or not, but Alex Jones is freaking out over on InfoWars because supposedly the federal government is trying to shut down InfoWars. And they tried doing that the day after the Trump verdict. So there's like, wow, a lot going on in terms of free speech and people that are freedom lovers and leaders in the freedom community. So very, very interesting stuff. Let's send our prayers to Alex Jones and his team if you feel like it, because there's federal agencies that are literally trying to shut down InfoWars, which is so crazy. But first, let's bring up the chart for June 2nd, 2024, which is today, Sunday, June 2nd. Let me know how you guys are feeling today. We've got a very special exact astrological aspect which is Jupiter in exact trine to Pluto. This is very special. This is a rare aspect that we do not have happen that often. The last time that we had Jupiter in trine to Pluto was in 2016. And the next time we'll have Jupiter in trine to Pluto exact will be 2028. So this is something that we do not have very often. Jupiter, of course, is the great benefic who just as of last week ingressed into the sign of Gemini. So even though we're in the Gemini season, as we are annually every year at this time, we're actually going to be in a very strong Gemini influence for the whole rest of the month. This Jupiter trine Pluto lasts the whole rest of the month, and the whole rest of the year into June 2025, Jupiter will be in the sign of Gemini. So we've got Jupiter 1 degrees of Gemini in exact trine today to Pluto retrograde 1 degrees of Aquarius. And these two guys are at 1 degree, which is a critical degree in astrology. It's an Aries degree. It's very energized. It's very forward moving. And these are two air signs, Aquarius and Gemini. And of course, Jupiter expands whatever it's touching in astrology, whatever sign it's in, whatever planets it's in aspect to. And Pluto empowers, gives power to whatever sign and planet he's in aspect to. So with Pluto being in Aquarius, this is empowering freedom. Pluto in Aquarius during this transit that we are having from 2024 all the way until 2041, we're going to see freedom for humanity. Humanity step into freedom and humanity wake up. And I guess the right term for me to use is the Great Awakening, right? So that is this Pluto in Aquarius energy we are in. And by the end of that Pluto and Aquarius transit in the 2040s, I do believe that we will be in collective freedom and that most of the population will be awake, if not everybody, to what the heck is going on the world, that we are in a spiritual battle, spiritual war. So Jupiter in Gemini is expanding information, truth, and common sense. In trine to Pluto is empowerment of the people, empowerment of the collective brotherhood, sisterhood of the people. So I find it really, really interesting that today, with this Jupiter trine Pluto, we're having, Alex Jones saying that they're trying to shut down info wars. We've just had the Trump verdict. There's, truth is winning. Humanity is winning. Freedom is winning. And I've been really feeling, as I was preparing for today's Beyond Astro weekly forecast, that the dark arts people, the dark side of life, are really freaking out because they cannot stop the truth from spreading worldwide. They gave us the internet to try to control us and turn us into robots, and that backfired on them because we can use the internet, Aquarius, to share information, exchange information, wake people up. They tried to dumb us down with social media, which it kind of has done that in a way, but also that backfired on them because social media, ruled by Aquarius and Gemini, we can share information, we can still wake people up. And now so many people, hi, Linda. Linda says nothing can stop what is coming. Yes, we are now at a critical mass of people that are awake, Aquarius, that are sharing information, Gemini, that the dark side of life, the dark arts people, are totally freaking out right now. They are not in an empowered position. And by them taking certain actions, like trying to shut down Alex Jones, like, trying to do these crazy things that they're doing, it's not from a powerful position. It is from a weak position. And I'm just really, really feeling that very strong. And to share that, which I think a lot of you guys probably know that with your common sense, but just to say that in case there's any of us out there in our beautiful like-minded soul family that might be feeling overwhelmed by the information, overwhelmed by, the fear of world war and that we're going to step into world war and everybody's going to lose their rights, right? We're already in a war. And we're in that point in the war with this Jupiter in trine to Pluto that truth is winning, freedom is winning, common sense is winning. And it is an illusion with Saturn in Pisces and Neptune in critical last degree of Pisces. There's the illusion that freedom and truth are failing. It is an illusion that we are going to go into a world war and everybody's going to get completely blown up and we're all going to die. It's not true. Okay. So today's a day with this Jupiter trine Pluto that is exact today, but we're going to actually be in the influence of it for the whole rest of the month. I'm feeling Spirit want me to say, we're invited to go into meditation today, to be in the present moment today, which is very Gemini, being in the present moment and feeling, maybe going outside if you can, connecting to Mother Earth in just some reflection, quiet moment time, and feeling how the energy is shifting in a positive direction on the planet. We're already entering a light age. We're already entering the age of Aquarius, and it is an illusion that love and truth and freedom are going to fail. The main reason why the energy has felt so heavy since 2020 is because we had in 2020 all of the outer planets in Earth or fire signs. Pluto is now in Aquarius as of this year, air sign, light frequency. Jupiter, as of last week, just ingressed into Gemini, light frequency. As we come into 25 and 2026, all of the outer planets will be in either an air or a fire sign, or Jupiter will be in Cancer, water sign. The energy is lightening it up. And I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself, you guys, but I keep feeling Spirit want me to share while looking at the astrology that it is a total illusion that hate is winning, that war is winning, that evil is winning. We are having, with that Neptune at critical degrees of Pisces, the illusions, and a lot of Aries. We've got the moon in Aries as we go into this week. Mars is in Aries. Chiron is in Aries. The North Node is in Aries. It's an illusion that we're going to go into a war and everything's going to fall apart and we're all going to die. Okay. The vibration is getting higher and higher on this planet. And this is a shift. This Jupiter in trine to Pluto is a shift where I'm feeling Spirit say it's a critical mass of people that are now awake. So this is an amazing day and whole month, actually, as we're in these Gemini transits, to be speaking your truth. And we're going to notice as a really big theme for not just this week, but the whole month, people in our lives that we didn't think were ready to wake up will be starting to wake up, and they'll be starting to want to have conversations with us, Gemini, about what's really going on. And that's Pluto. Jupiter in Gemini in trine to Pluto. Pluto is what the hell is really going on. We're going to be having some intense conversations this month. But it's important to, as JC, Janine, and myself were talking about on a Beyond the News episode that we did last Thursday, wait until people open the door with you and show you that they're ready to go into those deep, in-depth places, right? If someone's totally still out to lunch in normie land, they're not ready to have those conversations, and it's an energy drain and an energy leak. Astro Concern says that's already happened. Yes, it is already happening, and I'm noticing it in my personal life as well. So beautiful, beautiful Jupiter trine Pluto as we start off this week, very empowering for humanity. And yes, the dark arts people are trying to scare us with information, and discernment is very important right now. But hold on to and notice the positive empowering information that is coming out every single day through the alternative, through our like-minded community, through our local community. Gemini rules our local community. So one of the best ways to work with being in Gemini season is getting out into your local community, meeting the local like-minded or woo-woo people and talking to them, spending time with them, or even just when you're at the grocery store or the store or anything that you do in the local community, talking to people about, hey, how are you really doing? Here's how I'm doing. Do you want to have a conversation? Let me know how life is going. We can have amazing conversations and experiences with our local community as we're in Gemini season. It's all about talking and our local environment. T-Boss444 says, so good to know. Thanks for giving this advice because it is an energy drain. Yes, it is an energy drain. And I think that's why it's coming through so strong intuitively for me to say, because I feel spirit going, whoa, 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 whoa. A lot of us woo-woo people are really feeling the tension of false projections and lies that the dark arts people want to manifest that are not going to manifest. Right? So hold on to light, hold on to truth. And when the information gets to be too much, because with us being in so much Gemini transits this month, with Jupiter having just ingressed into Gemini, Pluto and trine to Jupiter, this is intense information being revealed to the public. Taking social media breaks, taking breaks from taking in all the information is very, very important at this time. Jill says, yes, I just had a great conversation at the supermarket on Friday. That is amazing. I love to hear that. Okay, so yeah, we're in that energy of Jupiter trine Pluto for the whole month, which again, empowering for humanity. And as we go into tomorrow, from when I'm filming this video, Monday, June 3rd, we have Mercury, the fastest planet, ingresses into his home sign of Gemini. So look at this. We've got, when Mercury goes into Gemini, it's 4 planets, a stellium in Gemini. Mercury is the ruler of Gemini. So when we wake up Monday morning, I think we're going to be feeling this Gemini influence even stronger. This is, I'm hearing Spirit say, a very inspirational time for us to open up to also not just sharing information, taking in information, but Gemini is also a very lighthearted, curious, and fun sign. So I really like the energy of all these transits in Gemini this month because it's going to lighten us up. There's a lot of lighthearted, fun, mischievous, curious energy that we can tune into with all these beautiful Gemini transits. Her Miller 13 says, loved your Trump sign astrology. Thank you for that. You're welcome. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out my latest, I think it was the latest daily Astro show that I did on Friday, I brought up Trump's chart and we talked a little bit about why the heck what's going on with Trump is going on in regards to his astrology. So yeah, everything going on is in Gemini this week, by the way, other than Mars ingressing into Taurus at the end of the week, which we'll talk about. So then as we get into June 4th, very interesting day on Tuesday, Mercury in exact conjunction to Jupiter, 2 degrees of Gemini, and the Sun in exact conjunction to Venus, 14 degrees of Gemini. And what do we call it, you guys, when a planet is in exact conjunction to the Sun? I'm going to test all my astrology family that's out there, everyone taking the course with me or just in general. Let me know in the live chat, what is the word we use when a planet is in exact conjunction to the Sun? DSTJ, you got it. It's a Kazimi. Okay, a lot of you guys got it. I know it can be hard to type really fast sometimes. A lot of you guys got it. Kazimi, an ancient Arabic word, ancient astrological aspect, meaning in the heart of the Sun, when a planet is exactly conjunct the Sun, in the heart of the Sun. So on Tuesday, this is a very sacred aspect, really interesting day. Sun in exact Kazimi with Venus conjunction, and Mercury in exact conjunction to Jupiter. We got 2 conjunctions, both in the sign of Gemini, and they're both at Taurus degrees. 2 degrees is a Taurus degree, and 14 degrees is a Taurus degree. And Venus is the ruling planet of Taurus and Libra in exact conjunction to the Sun. So on June 4th, this is really highlighting, yes, information in general and intuitive downloads and insights in general. Whenever we have a Kazimi, it's a very auspicious day where we can receive direct. Hi, Richard. Nice to see you. You say, yay, Taurus degrees. Yeah, it's a lot of even Taurus influence this week. Kazimis were receiving downloads and insights directly from source, directly from the heart of the sun. But this is going to be specifically on Tuesday, and we'll feel it as a theme for this week around the Taurus ruled areas of life. Because Sun is conjunct Venus, the ruler of Taurus, and both of these conjunctions of Jupiter and Mercury and Venus and the Sun are at Taurus degrees. Taurus rules our values, Taurus rules money, the financial system, our resources, the land, Mother Earth, being grounded, practicality, and the pleasures and enjoyments of life, and also sensuality and love and our commitments. So, you guys, I'm going to give you a little bit of astrological homework in today's Beyond Astro weekly forecast, which is to check where you have Gemini, okay, all of Gemini in your astrology chart. Because with all of these transits happening this week, the Mercury-Jupiter conjunction, the Sun-Venus conjunction on the same day, June 4th, the new moon in Gemini on June 6th, this is highlighting that area where you have Gemini, and that area of your life is going through huge activation, huge potential breakthroughs if you're open to the energies, and downloads and insights. Okay. So I get the question a lot, Meg, how do I find where I have Gemini in my chart? Okay. So let's pretend that this chart that is up on the screen is somebody's chart. Okay. And they're asking me, Meg, where is Gemini in my chart? Well, if this was somebody's chart, Gemini is in their 12th house because they've got 0 degrees of Gemini to 24 degrees of Gemini in their 12th house, and then 24 degrees of Gemini to 29 in their first house. So you want to see where you have the symbol of Gemini in the rulers of each of the houses. If you've got any placements at Geminis, okay, do we have any Geminis here in the live chat or watching the replay? What the heck is going on in your lives? Because this is a week of huge breakthroughs, huge life shifts, huge insights for the Gemini sun, moon, and risings in a very positive direction. And if you have any placements around 2 degrees of Gemini, 14 degrees of Gemini, or as we get into the new moon on June 6th, 16 degrees of Gemini, these are all going to be really activated areas depending on what the planet is that you have around those degrees. So definitely look at your chart. It's very, very good to look at your chart. So that June 4th day is profound, beautiful energy with a Venus Kazimi. We can have positive breakthroughs in our values, committed relationships, physical resources, personally and in the collective. And then as we get into June 6th, really, really cool new moon in Gemini. Yes. And cool, we've got lots of Geminis in the chat. Nice to see you guys here. So this new moon in Gemini is a fantastic, fantastic new moon to be putting out your intentions, your dreams, your wishes, your manifestations through Gemini, your words, writing, by spending time with your friends or your siblings or doing a new moon event in your local community. And this new moon is in conjunction to Venus. Right? So we have the exact Kazimi on Tuesday, but then on Thursday, the day of the new moon, they're still in conjunction, not exact, not to the minute, but they're 16 degrees Gemini with the moon, with Mercury and Jupiter still conjunct in Gemini. So this is overall, I think, a really positive new moon for us to utilize in putting our intentions out there. You're going to want to look at where you have Gemini in your chart to see what's the best area of life for you to be setting certain intentions towards. But this is an amazing time in general for any of us to be releasing projects where it's through our words, it's through writing, it's through podcasting, it's through sharing information, social media, working with friends or siblings or in the local community. So I think this is a really positive new moon for putting our intentions out there overall, but important, really big theme from Spirit I'm feeling for us to be in discernment, because we are going to have Mars square to Pluto, okay, and Granddaddy Saturn in square to the new moon. So there can be some reality checks that can be coming up for us at this time. And it's important for us to be setting intentions around common sense. You know, Gemini is about common sense and the truth of what is going on. So amazing for us in our personal lives for intention setting, and in the collective with Saturn at 18 degrees, a not so good degree, a Virgo degree, which Nicola Stoyanovich calls the misfortunate degree. Saturn 18 degrees in Pisces and square to this new moon. I think there could be some not so nice health information or healing institution information that gets released to the public. I don't know if this is going to have to do with the supposed bird flu that's going on, or people finding out deeper, true information about certain experimental procedures that have been done. But there's going to be some wonky news in terms of health, in terms of healing institutions or businesses. So I'm going to keep stayed up to date with that, and I'll let you guys know if I hear anything, or let us know in the comments if you hear anything in regards to that. And put in the comments as well, you guys, your new moon intentions if you feel like sharing them. So a lot of new information going to be revealed to the public that is empowering for humanity with this new moon, with the Pluto and trine to Jupiter, with the stellium of planets in Gemini. Christian says Fauci did spill the beans today. Oh, I didn't even think about the Fauci thing that's going on. Isn't he in court or something at the moment, Christian? I'm going to have to check that out. Thank you very much for mentioning that. So yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's Beyond Astro weekly forecast. We're almost at the end here. Ooh, I did want to mention on June 8th, we've got Mars ingressing into the sign of Taurus. So that's going to be the only inner planet that will be not in Gemini, will be in an Earth sign as of June 8th. And that'll be nice with Mars and Taurus. That'll help to bring a bit of a grounding force to us during this Gemini season. And remember, you guys, if you are feeling overwhelmed by all the information that is coming out, please do disconnect from the socials, disconnect from the technology, get out into nature. Mars and Taurus, get outside and grounded in the body. So before we finish up, I'm going to pull a card for us for the week on how we can best navigate this week's astrological transits from the Starseed Oracle deck. And let's see what we got. During this Gemini season, I feel like I've been talking so fast and the cards have been flying out of the decks. Let's see. How can we navigate this week with the astrological transits? I'm feeling Spirit say, don't forget to set your intentions. This is a really good new moon for setting our intentions. Okay, what have we got here? Ooh. Water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Wow, and I just felt my energy calm down when I saw that card, which makes a lot of sense because with all of these Gemini transits, Gemini is not about slowing down and rest. It's very busy and it's very active and it's very mental. So remember to nourish yourself while there can seem like there is a lot going on, and it's good that there's a lot going on, but don't forget to nourish yourself, do body care. I'm feeling Spirit say, when's the last time that you got a massage? When's the last time you went to the spa? When's the last time you just sat outside barefoot, maybe even naked on the grass, naked outside, and really did some real deal nourishment, body care, and rest. So that'll be important for us during these Gemini transits to remember to stay rested and take breaks when we need to. And we don't need to take in every single piece of information, right? Because it can be a lot. So yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for today's Beyond Astro. It feels really good to do it on a Sunday. I hope you guys really like that this is going to be on Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern from now on. And I want to mention before finishing up that I am hosting Astrology Level 2 on the Beyond Mystic Academy. We're having so much fun in astrology level 2. We're going deep into the Western astrology, the next level, going into the aspects, degrees, asteroids, advanced interpretations, and more. So you can check out our astrology courses over at the beyondmystic.academy in the link in the description box of this video. Also, I do offer personal astrology readings that are available at consultations.beyondmystic.net. And I love doing the readings. I have my earliest availability at August at the moment if you'd like to book in with me. And also, you guys, as always, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and if you really enjoy this information, share it. We're in that Jupiter trine Pluto energy, so sharing empowering information to humanity. And Jill says, we leave for England a month from today. So excited. I know, I'm so excited for our England trip. It's 1 month away. I cannot wait. I cannot believe it. Can't wait to see you, Jill and Richard and Steve, who are all here in the live chat. We're going to have a kick-ass time. So I love you guys so, so much, and see you tomorrow for the Daily Astro Show. Have a magical, magical week, and happy new moon in Gemini. Bye.